I want to share with you guys this article that the mainstream media does not want you to know about. It contains a lot of information that the mainstream media doesn't want you to know about. Instead, the mainstream media chooses to throw out all these distractions on our faces, like this situation with Oprah Winfrey interviewing, doing an interview based off Michael Jackson's sexual assaults, this R. Kelly bullshit, and all these other shenanigans. So, the title says, insects are in catastrophic decline worldwide, scientists warn. More than 40% of insects are at risk of extinction within 100 years. Insect populations are collapsing worldwide and may vanish within a century. According to new research, more than 40% of insects are at risk of extinction within the 21st century as a result of human pressures such as habitat loss, invasive species, pesticide pollution, and climate change. Now we have to see that it's these Rothschilds who are contributing to climate change. They are the ones manipulating the weather, using organizations such as, if I'm not mistaken, HARP. They have the ability to manipulate the weather, and these Rothschilds are also the ones who are creating these pesticides to make money off of. Unless we change our ways of producing food, insects as a whole will go down the path of extinction in a few decades, warned Francisco Sanchez Bayo, an entomologist at the University of Sydney, and Chris Wyheis, an insect ecologist at the China Academy of Agricultural Sciences, who authored a new study. The repercussions this will have for the planet's ecosystems are catastrophic, to say the least. As a key species in global food webs, sorry guys, I just burped. Insects play a major role in natural ecosystems and agriculture, both of which humans rely on for food and survival. Without pollinators such as bees, ants, and butterflies, major cash crops will not be able to grow. Insects are also crucial to the diets of many birds, fish, and mammals that humans eat. Losing them could reduce the world's food supply and cause other ecological ripple effects. Scientists have been raising red flags about the downward spiral of insect populations for decades. Sanchez Bayo and Wyheis synthesized information from 73 of these previous reports about insect declines to estimate the rate at which insects are disappearing as a whole. The team found that the world's total insect biomass is decreasing at a rate of 2.5% per year, 8 times the pace of decline for mammal, bird, and reptile populations. This trend suggests bugs could be virtually wiped out in 100 years, which should be alarming, the team said. We wanted to really wake people up, Sanchez Bayo told The Guardian. It is a big concern. It is a really big concern. These are the kinds of stuff the mainstream media should be warning us about, rather than all these distractions that are not going to save us from what's about to come. Insect populations started declining in the 20th century and have been rapidly falling since the 1950s. The families suffering the biggest drops on land are Lepidoptera, butterflies and moths, Hymenoptera, bees and ants, and Coleoptera, dung beetles. Aquatic species such as stoneflies, mayflies, and dragonflies are also experiencing serious losses. The study lays the bulk of the blame on industrial agriculture, which has caused widespread habitat loss and has saturated wild and farmed environments with insect-killing pesticides. The main cause of the decline is agricultural intensification, Sanchez Bayo said. That means the elimination of all trees and shrubs that normally surround the fields, so there are plain, bare fields that are treated with synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. So, this is pretty much the whole article. A little bit of interesting information there. Yeah, these are the kinds of stuff that the mainstream media doesn't want you to know about. Another important information the mainstream media is not covering is the radiation from Fukushima that's been disrupting marine ecosystems and animals worldwide. More than ever now, ever since the Fukushima disaster, you're seeing cases of mass strandings of whales and dolphins on shore. That's because of the radiation killing their organs and cells. You're also seeing cases of two-headed whales and dolphins washing up on shore. That's a mutation caused by the radiation from Fukushima. So, yeah, and you're also hearing, some of you are also probably hearing of the Great Barrier Reef in Australia that's starting to become dead. Many people blame the use of sunblocks for that, but it's really the radiation from Fukushima that's spreading all over the world's oceans. Alright? Lots and lots of marine animals are dying, and it's because of the radiation from Fukushima. Alright? And that radiation is going to have a detrimental impact on us in the long run. You might not think so, but it will. Now, this Fukushima thing is all new to me. I have to do more readings and research on it. So, if you want to learn more about the Fukushima radiation that's been happening right now, that's an ongoing issue. I would advise you to subscribe to The Radical Sister on YouTube. She has 4 channels. The Radical Sister 2, The Radical Sister 3, and The Radical Sister 4. So, please subscribe to all 4 of those channels because they contain a whole bunch of content. Now I'll help you learn about Fukushima radiation. She also published this book that's available on Amazon called This Black. That's her name on the bottom, Ajalis Shabazz. I've not bought or read the book yet, but she says that this book is a great tool and weapon that also helps us learn about the radiation from Fukushima. I believe it costs $25.99, and it's a Prime item, so it's not really that expensive. Go buy this book, and also subscribe to all 4 of her channels. All right, but like I said again, these are the kinds of stuff that the media don't want us to know, and the media don't want us talking about. All right, because the Radical Sister, she actually had her channels silenced on YouTube, and some of her videos were taken down. And there was another person who was talking about the Fukushima disaster. All right. He also got his whole channel taken down. So you have a bunch of degenerate content that's being promoted on YouTube, like the Momo Doll challenge. But when you have when people are talking about stuff like this, really important stuff like this that could save humanity, they're getting taken down and demonized because it is a plot to depopulate humanity. All right. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys always stay up to date with the current news. Always keep in touch with everything that's going around you. And I hope you guys have a nice, fun, and safe spring break.